What's up, Mike? What's up, J or Bones? What's going on, man? Sorry, it's hard to remember when like your name's right there or something else, but I recovered. All right, 10 of these babies, 10 jumbos. I know I put in the post that this is my last series 1, and I fully intended it to be. However, we may do one more. I had one of the people that I regularly purchase from asked me if I wanted to do some blasters. So if he needs me to take some, I will gladly do it, and we will gladly rip them. I know a friend of mine did a case, and he hit a banger in blasters. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. I mean, if he wants me to take him, I will. We'll give it a shot. I know you saw Will's big hit with that Ripken. Wasn't that for you, I think? Here's our rundown. We got Cody with Arizona, Drew Burke, Atlanta, Ryan Green, Baltimore, Chris, Boston, Scott Boland, Cubs, Sean Klink, White Sox, Steve Spencer, Cincy, Michael Feenoff, Cleveland, Scott McKenzie, Colorado, Sean Klink, Detroit, Gary Mazzana, Houston, David Reichs, Kansas City, Mike Formick, Angels, Thang Nguyen and Julie with Dodgers, Chris Nadon, Miami, Brian Harmon, Milwaukee, Jonathan Langerud, Minnesota, Mets, Gary, Yankees, Sean and Oakland, Sean, Brian Cosilla, Philly, Gary Mazzana, Pitt in San Diego. No, Gary Mazzana, Pitt, Sean Klink, San Diego, Bones with San Francisco, Scott Boland, Seattle, Gary Mazzana, St. Louis, Richard Delgado, Tampa, Cody with Texas, Sean with Toronto and Washington. And as always, well, that just means Baltimore is going to be going to you, right? If we do blasters. So, okay. As always, if you do... I don't know where it's at. Oh, here it is. If you don't want your base vets, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and assume, as always, that Chris and Sean do not want their base vets. You guys, you do. Just tell me otherwise, but you never have in the past. So, but if anyone else doesn't want your base vets, just let me know. I didn't really, they won't go to waste, so they will be utilized. The kids that, usually when I give them, you got it, Sean. Usually, when I donate them to church, I donate them to like a faculty member or someone that is like in charge of something at church. But and usually I give out Pokemon to the kids in my group and stuff. But recently the kids have been hitting me up. Some of the older kids, like 10, 11, for basketball and football. I don't really get a ton of basketball and football, but JJ, you don't want your Bones, you don't want yours. But yeah, I've been starting to bring them in. One of them hit me up for some soccer, and one of them wanted some baseball, so I'm going to try to start bringing those on Wednesday night with me. Alrighty, let's see if we can start off well. Phillies, and we're going to start off with an Aqua, Andrew Abbott, case hit, Cincinnati, going to Steve Spencer. Andrew Abbott, J-Rod, and Patrick Bailey. As usual with Series 1, we're just going to fly through the base and get to the good stuff. 10 boxes tonight instead of our usual case worth of 6. Jacob Young, Nolan Ryan, and Jose Ramirez. Athletics, Tatis, Manny Fresh. Did you guys see Don Russ, or I guess Panini, because Panini makes Don Russ. Tommy Edman, Christian Yelich, and Anthony. They're trying to copy tops with first pitch autos. So in Don Russ, which releases in April, they have they're not called first pitch autos, but they're essentially first pitch autos. They got like Paige Buchers, Caitlin Clark, who's the other one? I can't remember. There's another big name I saw, but they have like a few really big names of first pitch people. Is this our auto? I think it is. Jackson Merrill. Ezequiel Tovar. Ezequiel Tovar. That is blue to 150. Colorado is Scott McKenty. Ezequiel Tovar. Blue out of 150. And gold. Bryce Harper gold. Phillies. Brian Cosilla. And that is 50 out of 50 on the gold Bryce Harper. Bonds all Kings. That would be disgusting. It would be nasty. Hopefully we can get lucky and get a few case hits. And since this is not a sealed case, hopefully we can get a few extra case hits. We got a nice green Kyle Tucker out of 99. That's going to Scott Boland. Green Kyle. Someone sent me a picture that they pulled a Ohtani blue relic. And they asked me if I could help comp it. And when I comped it, holy moly. Could not believe how much a simple jersey card of Ohtani is. It's probably a green, pink right here. Mookie Betts, yep. Pink on the Ryan Ritter, Colorado again. That's going to Scott. Altuve and Jose Ramirez. And since again this is our last like hobby or jumbo, we're gonna Bobby Witt. Silver packs are gonna come up big tonight. They've been terrible, and I bought these from a member in the room, so if they don't come up big, we know who to go after. How much I think? So it was this same relic but blue and Ohtani. It was $215. We are breaking 10 jumbos, yes sir. 10 jumbos. Acuna, that one's got a ding on the top. Jeter and Alonso. We got 10 jumbo boxes. Extra relic. Joey Votto. That is Cincinnati. Going to Steve Spencer. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Steve Spencer with the Votto. And then we have a Yuri Perez. Gold for Miami. Going to Chris Nadon. Andrew Vaughn, Beavers, and Freeman. All right, one in the books. Yeah, I fully intended to split this into 2 breaks. And someone mentioned it last week when I mentioned it. Like, why don't you just do them all at once? I'm like, why not? Why don't I? And then, so we did. And now I'm thinking, man, why do them all at once? This is going to be a long sort. Thing. You're going to sell. Thing might buy him. Go for it. I don't know. I don't know if Thing needs him. Thing's probably gotten. I know he's missing an auto, but he probably has an insane Ohtani collection. Thing, I think he's trying to sell you some Ohtani relics. Alright, here we go. Box 2. Excuse me. Jacob, excuse me. Jacob Wilson. That's going to Oakland, which is Sean. Not yet, Dimitri. Just starting. Castellanos, Mantle, Lindor. Cam Devaney. There we go. Nolan McLean. That's a nice green to 99 going to the Mets. It's going to happen, I promise. That's going to Gary. I promise it's going to happen thing. Nolan McLean, green to 99. Christian Moore, Chapman. Man, my throat. Sagano, Shota, Kyle Schwarber. Kyber Ruiz, Jose Ramirez, Roman Anthony. Wow, Dimitri, there you go. That's big money. Adam Frazier, Juan Soto, Marcus Semien. Gold on the Nolan Arenado. That is for St. Louis. Going to Gary. Ritter, Cruz, Yelich. Jackson Holiday, Yamamoto, Lindor. Are we back? Sorry, are we back? Let me know that we're back. It's not Hawaii thing. It was my software. We should be back. We just hit the auto. That's all we missed. Chad Stevens on the auto. Or Mike Formick. Are we back, everybody? Alright, we're back. Sorry. That was my software. Shane Smith, Roberto Clemente, and Ellie. We got a Brenton Doyle on the blue. Colorado going to Scott to 150. Quinn Priester, Will Clark, and Chad Mayfield. All right, a week, very weak. 2 boxes so far. We don't heat it up soon. I'm going to give you guys all the name and address of the person these cases came from. And you guys can do with that what you please. Send him a package, message him, do with it what you will. We will take care of him. Alright, let's keep going. I'm telling you, the silver packs are going to come through, though. Silver packs are going to come through. How many of you guys are excited, other than Chris? I know Chris is super pumped, but how many of you guys are excited for Heritage? Usually, I don't get it. Gosh, dropping everything tonight. Usually, I don't get a ton of Heritage, but Chris has got me thinking I need to get more than what I do have at the moment, which is 2 cases. We do got new release this weekend, Leaf Optichrome. I'm still working. I think I might have some Bowman Best for next week, but I'm still working on it. So, fingers crossed that I can get it. I think I have a nice enough person that's going to help me out there, though. Brian Abreu, Pete Alonso, Ellie De La Cruz. We got a Kyle Manzardo. I thought it was Lozardo. Kyle Manzardo. No, not you. Kyle Manzardo, yellow to 399. That's Cleveland. Going to Michael Feenoff. Yep, Michael Feenoff. Not a Heritage fan. I know a lot of people aren't. Ryan Ritter, and I definitely understand. I love the Heritage autos. They're so nice, but as Heritage as a whole, I'm not a fan of. The autos are too hard to hit. Rushing, Schwarber, and Mayfield, so definitely understand that. So maybe we'll stick with 2 then. Cody Clemens, Matt Olson, and Lindor. Yep, I got you. We know it, thing. I'm sure there will be I think he usually has one in Heritage. Maybe not Heritage High, but usually Heritage. Trevor McGill, Barry Larkin, Bobby Witt. Vlad Jr., Matt Chapman, and Yelich. Addison Barger, Lawrence Butler, Hank Aaron. Ryan Jeffers on the gold. Minnesota, Jonathan Langerud. American League ERA leaders, Freeland and Simeon. Well, he was from West Coast. Oh, we did it again! No freaking way! We did it again, baby. Roman Anthony. I am the Roman Anthony Whisperer. This is the third time we've hit this card. Chris Collins. We did it again. Roman Anthony. Let's go. Chris Collins. Back-to-back nights with a banger. Third time hitting that card. Third time. Cannot believe it. Paul Skeens, Yankee L, and PC. I guess it's a good thing that guy got mad and left, huh? Because he'd be really mad right now. Uh-oh, what's this? Oh, a Colson Montgomery. Home field advantage. Going to Sean. That's a box right there. I don't know, but we've hit that card twice and that card in a black once. But there's a lot of other ones we haven't hit, like rookies. Colson, the home field advantages are very hard to hit this year, and they have a lot more value. There's a Jonah Tong rainbow foil than they have. They're finally catching up on some value on those home fields. What a box. What a box. Yeah, if you guys missed it, I'm not bashing anybody, you know, everyone to each their own, but you guys missed it. I put it in the fire sale. Someone missed their team in this break and felt the need to get upset about it, so they backed out of all their payments from the fire sale that we did last week. Yeah, the first one was a black. They backed out of all their payments and decided to leave the room because they missed out on Boston. So if he had stuck around, he would be probably even more mad that he missed him. The black was the 10. Yeah, the black is the 10. You are welcome, Sean. That's a nice hit, Colson. That's a second nice Colson. And I could be wrong, but you didn't initially have the White Sox. Didn't you grab the White Sox after you let Brian have Milwaukee? So that's some good karma right there. Everyone wants Boston. I've been told by tons of people that I'm priced too low on Boston. So that's fine with me. Well, we'll take a race for them. Hopefully I can continue to be cheap on them and everything. But oh, good box. Let's see if we can follow that box up. I didn't even notice that if he didn't. We got a Carlos Navarez, purple for Boston. Carlos Navarez, he missed out on that too. And we got a Cam Smith for Houston going to Gary. I mean, I hate it. Yeah, right, we do. I hate it when people react that way. I mean, I've known this guy for a long time. Like, he's been breaking with me for years. And to get that mad over something like that, it sucks, but it is what it is. Devers, and Jazz, I can't do nothing about it. He felt the need to leave, so. It Takes Two, Corey Seager, Mike Trout. Alex Freeland, Chipper Jones, Bryce Harper. I don't pull nothing but Roman, I know. Cody is pretty fast. Here's a rainbow foil Peyton Tull. You're pretty fast too, Chris. Things after one thing, and him and Julie tag team it. Thang and Julie have to tag team it, but they're pretty fast. They're on it when they want them. They're usually on it, which is crazy because they're Hawaii time, so they're like 6 hours behind. So the posting schedule is wonky for them usually, but they're fast. Chris Bubick, Francisco Lindor. I don't know why. I thought maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Eric Lauer, Jackson Merrill, Vladdy Jr. Ooh, Bobby Witt, team logo. Going to David Reichs. That's a nice one. We'll add that to your collection. I know last year we got you the Ellie. Oh, 5 hours. Sorry, I thought it was 6. I thought he was 6. Maybe he lives in a different area than you. Trevor Larnach, another gold for the Twinkies. Here's our, I think it's our auto. Maybe not. Let's go to the rest of the pack first. We haven't hit our auto yet, I don't think, but it's thicker, so unless it's a material auto. Alright, we got Bobby Witt. I'm sorry, that's Cags. Albert Pujols. Rhett Lauder. Oh, it isn't on a Major League Material Auto. Troy. Oh, we also have this. Sorry. Blue Jays Yellow $3.99. But a Major League Material Auto. Troy Melton for Detroit. Going to, I think that's Sean. Oh, 5 hours. Sorry, you're both right. I don't know the time zones in Hawaii. Right, I know there's different islands and stuff, so Troy Melton on the Major League Material. Add that with the nice Mizorowski from last time. Alright, we're warming up to that Mickey Mantle. So that's 4 down and 6 to go. We still have a whole case worth to go. That's supposed to be Ichiro. Is Ichiro only is he only Major League Material Auto? I want to hit one of the all aces or whatever they're called, the all kings. I think that's one of the few SPs that I haven't hit this year. We've hit a couple home field. That's the first home field advantage I've hit that wasn't Samuel Basallo, though. But we haven't hit the aces up, or the all aces, or all kings, or whatever that insert set's called. We've hit a wood card. We've hit some gold mirrors. Let's see if we can find one of those. We've hit, no, actually we hit a wood card, but you're right, we did not hit a heavy lumber. We did hit a wood, but it wasn't a lumber. Oh, we got a gold mirror. Joey Lopperfido, Toronto. That is also going to Sean with the closer there. Gold mirror. These usually all sell really well. Joey Lopperfido. I'm going to put that backwards so we can see the gold. And then Manny Machado. San Diego is also Sean. Jeffers, Ichiro, and Ichiro. Another case hit there. We got the Jake Fraley, Carson Williams. There's a nice Ohtani. I think that's a solid selling Ohtani. Pretty sure anything Ohtani solid selling, but Ryan Nelson, James Wood, Aaron Judge, Joe Rock, Don Mattingly, Mike Trout. I promise I will, Scott. Promise. I got some banger Cubs in my collection. I'll have to show you one day. We got a blue on the Admit 1. Vlad Jr. That's 150 for Toronto. The nice one. Houston. Oh. Didier Fuentes and Sedani. We got plenty of time to do it tonight, Scott. Joe Adell, Frank Thomas, Bryce Harper. Luis Angel Acuna, Cam Schlittler, Roman Anthony. Brendan Donovan, Vlad Sr., and Skeens. Helio Ramos, Paul Skeens, and PCA. Hap just doesn't cut it. What cuts it? What do we got to get? Alright, that should be our auto. Let's put it in the back again. Carolyn Marks. Alright, we got Corbin. We got NL win leaders. Nick Gonzalez and a Zach Neto. Angels. Going to Mike Formick. Zach Neto. Alright, that is the halfway point. 5 boxes in. 5 to go. We gotta fill this board up. 75th auto. Those are nice. We did hit one last break. We hit the Eddie Murray. That was a nice one. Who do the Cubs have on the 75th anniversary? On the 75th, are you talking about the die cut, right? The 75th die cut auto. Who do the Cubs have on that checklist? I gotta really do. I really have a couple of really insane Cubs legends in my PC. Already 5, man. It goes fast. Yeah, who do the Cubs have on that? It's all legends. So, Billy Williams maybe, Sammy Sosa. Jeez. Sean hitting stuff everywhere, man. See, Sean, maybe you just need to cut back in other places and stick to here. Oh, those are Dawson Fergie, okay. We got a George Springer. There's another one for Sean. If I can get it in the top loader. Georgie. Drew Gilbert. That's a nice one. We'll sleeve that up with the Sand Glitter. The weirdest parallel name ever. Sand Glitter. Harper. Jackie Robinson. Got a Jesus Luzardo, McCutchen, and Soto. Sean knows. Jack Leiter, Caminero, and Muncy. You must know the checklist inside and out by this point, Sean. Ronald Acuna. Yes, that's a nice one right there. The photo image variation. Drew Burke. That's nice. Ronald Acuna on the photo variation. Colton Cowser, Brady House, Churio. Oh, you got the checklist up. I have both my screens occupied. I have like this over here, which is live. That's what's going on. You guys are the live is like 5 or 10 seconds behind, so I have what you guys can see, and then what is actually happening in that very moment. I guess I need a third screen. Riley Green, Mike Trout, Churio. Let's see, that's 3 so far. Well, the team logo, I guess that makes 5, right? 5 so far? Here's a purple Isaac Collins, Milwaukee, going to Brian Harmon, the 250. I hope many more too. There's a nice rainbow foil, Bryce Matthews. We've gotten what I said, 5 and 6 cases, or it's in 6 boxes, so it's pretty good. Oh, we got another one coming up. We got a Clay Holmes, that is to $3.99, and boom! The team logo Acuna. Drew Burke. Back-to-back Acuna hits. Ronald Acuna on the team logo, and then we got the Clay Holmes. That's yellow for the Mets. And then we got a gold Isaac Collins for Milwaukee. 2 really nice Acunas. Bubba Chandler, that's a nice one on the sand glitter. Miggy, Cal Raleigh. Here's our auto. Let's just jump right into it. Bryce Terang, Milwaukee. Bryce Terang's a beast, man. He was on my fantasy team last year. He is a monster. Brian Harmon. We're going to put that on the board. Josh Smith, Kyle Teal, Skeens. Yeah, I wasn't like super knowledgeable on him. Palencia and Gunner, but and there's a Soto. He absolutely like destroyed it last year. He was probably one of my best fantasy players. Combo of speed and power. Great hit right there. Yes, sir. I love that, Drew. I love that, man. Spread it around. Let's do it. Kurt's auto. Would love to find another one. Oh, excuse me. I need you guys to send me some kind of... I need you guys to send some kind of like silver pack, like love this way. I mean, I can't... 6, 7 cases. I don't even know how many. I think we did 5, 6 cases. I don't even know, but silver packs have not been nice to us this year. We need that to change. We need a silver pack auto or something, and something low numbered. We did get a black one in one of the cases, but no autos yet. I'm telling you, man, Terang, dude, he's probably... I mean, he's one of the best second basemen in baseball. Here we go. Next box. RBI leaders, Jordan, Aaron Judge. Trevor Rogers, Churio, Kurtz. To 250, we got a purple, Yuri Perez, Miami. Cue the girls if they weren't in bed, man. Yeah, they love to be up here. Amelia's been asking me to do another Disney break, so there's a new one next week, so she'll be all in for that. O'Neal Cruz, that's going to Pitt. He was also on my fantasy team, but he did not live up to the hype. He had a good season, a lot of stolen bases, but low average. Watch the WCBC. I haven't watched. I know they've had a few like exhibition games, but I haven't watched any. Otto Kemp on the rainbow foil, Suzuki and Acuna. We got a Texas Rangers yellow, $3.99 going to Cody. I don't know where Cody's at. Exact, David, man. I am the. We were saying it. I am the Roman Anthony Whisperer. We got a gold American League winners. That is going to go to the Yankees because they have 2 of the 3 spots. So that'll be going to Sean. And we'll take a sand glitter Colson Montgomery. Yeah, you did hit a nice one, David, earlier in the break. Hold on, I'll show you. Let me finish this box. Carlos Navarez, PCA, and Bobby Witt. Matt Strahm, Jacob Wilson, Tony Hawk. Man, we need that Tony Hawk with some ink on it. Bryce Matthews must be a pink. And it is for Houston. Nice pink. Max Fried, Ritter, and Cags. Alright. Auto. Dennis Eckersley. Blue to 150. There you go. Not the player you were asking for, Sean, but there's a nice Oakland hit. Dennis Eckersley. Blue, no vet base. You got it. Anybody else don't want your vet base, just mention it. Dennis Eckersley. Schumann, Ripken, and Teal. All right, let me move this box. So next weekend, guys. Well, let me show. No vet base for Gary. You got it. Let me show you what you got, David. We got a team logo. Case hit Bobby Witt. It should look familiar. Like I said earlier, I remember last year I hit you. All right, Mike. I hit you that Ellie team logo. So Brian is a Brewers fan. Well, he used to be an Oakland fan, but he's a Brewer. Steve, you got it? He's a Brewers fan now because they just moved the Brewers single A team into his hometown, which is like 20 minutes away from me. Griffey, how can you not put Griffey in there? Griffey's auto looks awesome. You got it, Steve. Appreciate it, man. I don't remember Sammy Sosa's. Ozzy's is okay. I don't think Eckersley is nothing fancy. I mean, his is cool and all, but it's, yeah, I think Griffey's right. Scott's got it. Griffey's auto is amazing. I think I have Ozzy. I don't know if I have Eckersley or not. PCA with the green relic. That's going to Scott. I don't know if I have an Eckersley one in my Hall of Fame auto collection. Andrew Jones. I can't really picture Andrew Jones' auto right now. Like I don't remember his. His is not one I feel like you don't see too often. Kolek, Kirby, and Cal Raleigh. Ted Williams. Definitely don't know what Ted Williams looks like. Lennon Sosa, Bryce Matthews, Mookie Betts. Yeah, I don't know that I remember what Andrew Jones's looks like. Here is a Bronx Bombers gold. That is Yankees with Aaron Judge up there. Going to Sean. Gold Bronx Bombers. So Sean, what I know that you buy into a lot of breaks and you get a lot of big hits and stuff. And you sell some stuff, but what do you PC? Like what do you keep for yourself? Here's a green, that's a nice one. Green Colson Montgomery to 99. White Sox going to Sean. Christian Moore, that's a nice sand glitter. Shea Langoliers, McGuire, and Bush. We got a Nolan Chanuel on the yellow. $3.99 Angels. Lazaro Estrada, Machado, and Burns. Got a nice sand glitter on Cags. Have not hit a Cags auto yet this year. We need to find one of him. What? I mean, how old are you, Sean? I don't know how old you even are. So what is your era? What era? 80s, 90s? We got a Rhett Lauder on the gold. Cincinnati. And our auto is Otto Kemp, Philadelphia. We've hit him a few times. I think he has solid value. Nothing crazy, but I think he has solid value. Where is our list? There we go. Philly, that is Brian Cosilla. You are 54, so 70s, 80s when you grew up. Kevin Williams, Buxton, and Kelvin Sampson. You're 54, so you were born in 71, right? Same age as my parents. 71. It's weird. Like I love baseball. I've always played baseball, been huge into baseball, but growing up, like my dad was never really a big baseball fan. Like football, and you know, we've always been Duke college basketball, but we've never been. Baseball was never really like big in my house. Oops, sorry. So then Eckersley should be right up there. Eckersley was in that era. Well, I think his rookie year was mid-70s, 76, something like that, I think. So you go for the older guys, but so you sell the younger guys. Well, you said you like Kurtz and Wilson. Oh, that's a good one. Mariano Rivera does have a sleek auto. I like his auto. How old are you, Richard? I didn't realize you were older than that. I mean, you keep a low profile. Your profile picture definitely makes you seem a lot younger than you are. Okay, I mean, growing up, I loved baseball, but it's just not something that was regularly watched. I always played it. It's the only sport I really played. Miggy auto. That'll draw you back in. Guardians. I know I said your name some point in time. Manzardo out of 399. I think that was it. Manzardo to 399 so far. Oh, so you're not too much older. AI tricks everyone. Jarren Duran, Boston. There's another one for Chris. Yuri Perez, Scooble, and Carroll. See if we can get a couple of nice autos to add to that board. Maybe another case hit or two. This should be pink on the PCA. Admit 1 on the pink. My grandpa was a big Yankees fan, but I grew up hating the Yankees. Like, I just didn't like how they always, like, the Yankees back then were like the Dodgers are now, always buying their championships. Jose Ramirez, Colson Montgomery, Harper, I didn't like that. Buy new players every year. The biggest free agent would always go to the Yankees. Altuve, Acuna, Corbin. But my family, you know, old school Italian, grew up, they lived in New York, so. Yoshida, Mizorowski, and Wood. Landon Rupp, up that is a Aqua. San Francisco going to Bones. Landon Rupp. Isaac Collins, Vlad Jr., and Belly. Sonny Gray, Nolan Arenado, Ohtani. We got a purple RBI leaders, Cal Raleigh, Aaron Judge, and Vinny Pascantino. That's owned by 3 different people, so that will have to be randomized. Red Sox, Griffey and Jose Ramirez. Nolan Arenado, Jacob Melton, and Acuna. Who's that, Drew? Who is that? Who's your PC Grail that you just added? There's an auto. Let's move it to the back. Jackie Hornung. Alright, we got Mike Schmidt. We got Diamondbacks and Dylan Smith for Detroit. That is going to Sean, but not sure that's anyone we were looking for. Dylan Smith. I don't have a clue who that is, if I'm being honest. Terang. Terang's a good one. Is that the one? Did I pull that one for you or no? I think that's the one I pulled for you. Jackie. Oh, 55 Jackie Robinson. All right, guys. We are down to our last and final box. This is it. All she wrote. We've gotten some nice hits tonight, but the autos have not quite lived up to the expectation, I feel. I mean, the Roman Anthony is huge, but all around, the autos have not lived up to the expectation I feel that we have set from some of these cases. So we need a big auto in this box, and we need a big auto in the silver pack. Oh, Daniel is calling the shot for Thang. Ohtani right here in this box. Could it be possible? I mean, it's definitely possible. Can we do it? We can do it. Whoop. And we still got the silver pack, so what is this? This is an interesting one. Royce Lewis, the jersey card, Minnesota. TJ Friedel, Pete Alonso, PCA. Nick Kurtz on the rainbow foil. Why 2022? Schwarber, Bobby Witt. Any particular reason? Why that card, Sean? Oh. We got a Corbin Carroll bat. That's going to Cody. Not sure where Cody is tonight. Chad Stevens, Matt Chapman, Cal Raleigh. We got a Padre, Matt Olson, and James Wood. That's what it is. Oh, you have it already. Oh. I thought you meant like that was your grail to chase. Like that's the one card you want to have. Sorry. That's huge. That's a massive card. Is that a 5-figure card? $3.99. We got a Kumar Rocker. Is that a 5-figure card? Sorry, yeah. When you said grail, I thought that you meant like what you were chasing, not what you had. I think you actually have sent me a picture of that before too, so I should have known. We got a orange sand glitter to 25, Jordan Beck, Colorado, out of 25. Nice low numbered one. Duvall, Butler, and Dominguez. David Peterson, Freeland, and Acuna. Raw 1700. Okay. Well, PSA 10 is definitely going to be a good amount more than that. Chandler Simpson, Poppy, and Ohtani, but probably not a 5-figure card. But yeah, it's definitely up there. I guess, I'm assuming that's PC, right? Burke, Yankiel, and Gunnar. Oh, 2022. Oh, it's definitely gone up since 2022. Who knows? All right, last one. We should have an auto somewhere in here. We got a gold for the Diamondbacks. Kevin Nagandi. We got Tucker and... oh, we got something else back there. Anthony Siegler. Craig Biggio for Houston. That is going to Gary Mazana. Craig Biggio. And then the gold is Diamondbacks. That's a nice one. Definitely helps out on the board there. Alrighty, let's see what we have in store for the silver packs. I was going to post something today to break tomorrow, but this took a little longer to fill today than I thought, so I don't think I'm going to post anything for tomorrow. If I do post anything tomorrow, it's going to just be Pokemon. Just Pokemon. I'm not going to post Stadium Club. If I post Stadium Club, it'll be this weekend. And that's only if Optichrome is delayed. 2 there. Sean, I love it. That's right. The silver packs not only need to come up big tonight, they need to make up for the weakness that they have been thus far for us. If we can get 2 autos out of here, that would be amazing.
This could be a wrap on our Series 1, unless I get the blaster case. Alrighty. Come on, silver pack. Don't do me dirty again. You've done me dirty this year. Carson Williams. Sorry, it looks like I hit the camera. Got Carson Williams. Purple. Biggio again. Biggio, Gary to 250. Oh, of course, Michael. I've added to it, man. I have 4 of those 5-star celebrity cut autos. 4 of them now. Always looking to add to it. Come on, ink. Give me some ink. Josh Nixon. Colson Montgomery. Kyle Teal. Man, only 1 color and no auto so far. Whew. They're trying their best to get us down. Come on. Another Josh Nixon. Schlittler. Come on, silver packs. Carson Williams. There's a gold. Kyle Tucker. That's going to Scotty Boland and the Cubbies. Kyle Tucker. Gold to 50. That's nice, but not an auto. Still need an auto. I will forever curse silver packs. Come on, Bubba Chandler. Brady House. There's a blue. Buster Posey. Going to Bones to 150. Jonah Tong. Another Schlittler. And man, I'm done with silver packs. Oh my gosh, silver packs are terrible for me this year. I've never had such bad luck with silver packs. Never. I gotta take that back. There was 1 year where they were pretty brutal. Alright guys, that's it. Appreciate you, Mike. So our 2 Aquas, Andrew Abbott and Landon Rupp. Our relics, we got Corbin, Royce Lewis, Jarren Duran, Colson to 99, PCA to 99, O'Neal Cruz, George Springer, Machado, Cam, Ryan Ritter, Jacob Wilson, Joey Votto, and Kyle Tucker to 99. Appreciate you, Richard Delgado. Have a good night, man. Pinks, we got the PCA, Bryce Matthews, and Ryan Ritter. Golds, we got Diamondbacks, Rhett Lauder, American League win leaders, Isaac Collins, Trevor Larnach, Ryan Jeffers, Nato, and Yuri Perez. Appreciate you, Chris. Some of the better silvers and sandstorms. We got Kurtz, Cags, Christian Moore, Montgomery, Bubba Chandler, Bryce Matthews, Drew Gilbert, Tolley, and Tong. Colors. We got the Jordan Beck to 25, Kumar to 399, RBI leaders to 250, Shanuel to 399, Bronx Buddies to 50, Rangers to 399, Yuri Perez 250, Clay Holmes 399, Collins 250, Vlad to 150, Blue Jays 399, Navarez 250, Manzardo 399, and Brenton Doyle 150. Appreciate you, thing. Man, where's Ty when you need him, huh? 2 camera drops. Alright. We got the Buster Posey to 150, Kyle Tucker to 50. Autos, we got Dylan Smith, Otto Kemp, Zach Neto, Chad Stevens, and Tovar to 150. Let me lay out the board. I already know what I'm going to go first. Going to get rid of the Troy Melton. Major League Material Autos. Have a good night, Brian. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Sean. I'm going to go with the Harper. The Admit 1, Bryce Harper, 50 of 50 gold. Then I'm going to go with the Biggio Purple Silver Pack to 250 and base auto. Then I'm going to go with the Nolan McLean Green to 99. Bryce Terang auto. We're going to go with the Joey Lopper Fido Gold Mirror. I'm going to go with the Bobby Witt team logo. Dennis Eckersley Blue Auto to 150. The Acuna team logo. The Acuna photo image variation. The Home Field Advantage Colson Montgomery. And again, third time's a charm. This is our third Roman Anthony auto in Series 1. We're going to be pulling Roman all year long. Alright guys, that is all she wrote. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. If not, I'll see you this weekend. Appreciate you, Drew. Have a good night, man. Alright guys, I appreciate everybody here. Hope you guys all had a good night. And I will see you next time. Take care, guys.